What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been following along, you probably know where this video is going, but if you're new here, to catch you up, we're going to be restoring the underside of the Evo, and in today's video, I hope to get the rear hub assemblies and all that stuff off, the axles, everything back to the diff, hopefully. Don't know how far I'll get, but I just want to get into it, start working, and see where it takes us. I do have a playlist down below in the description if you want to check that out and see any of the past Evo videos that we've done, but anytime there's anything that can be referenced up top, I will put that up there. But yeah, as you can see, we got the coveralls on today. It is freezing in here. It's about 20 outside and it's not much warmer in here. So yeah, no more talk. Let's get into this. Alright, so I know these, from what I've seen and heard over the years, that these axle bolts are notoriously hard to to get off. They get pretty seized on there, and so I already soaked it with some liquid wrench. But we're going to find out just how hard this is to get off. I already messed with the other side a little bit to see if I could get it loose, and it's pretty stuck. So assuming these bolts are just the same as every other Evo, I'm going to heat it with a torch and just use the air gun and get it off there. Hopefully that works fast and we're not here for an hour trying to get this one bolt off. So let's see what we got. Alright, let's give her some air, see what we got. I'm gonna go with 4 Ugga Duggas and then it'll come off. Alright, so that was a little more than 4 Ugga Duggas, but we got it off of there pretty quickly. So now we got to, I'm going to hop to the other side real quick, take care of that one, and then we're going to do the calipers, get those off of there, and then we'll get the rotor off, and then the e-brake stuff, and then we'll get to the hub stuff. I'm going to replace everything here, like all this, so I just want to watch and make sure that I remember how it goes, but other than that, it should be pretty easy to get off of there. I'm not too worried about messing anything up, so yeah, here we go. Alright, so we got the axle bolts off and all that good stuff. So now I want to get the caliper off. I've already removed the brake pads and all that stuff. And so get the caliper off, and then we can get this off, and then we can expose the e-brake area there and start working on that. I soaked every bolt in liquid wrench, so I'm hoping they've been sitting for like a day or two, so hopefully it makes it a little bit easier, but yeah, let's get started on this and see where it takes us. Alright, we got that, and now there are 2 bolts on the caliper, one on top, one on bottom, obviously, and you just take those off and the caliper should come right off of there. Okay, so I just put these on, so this shouldn't be too hard to, yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to get off. There you have it, emergency brake setup. And from the looks of things, it's a good thing that I am replacing all that because this is worn out pretty good, so. Alright, so next up is the emergency brake stuff. I ordered a Stop Tech kit for all the hardware here, and I see everyone online, and myself included, I'm gonna do it as well. But they're like, okay, the blue's on this side, the yellow's on this side, and that's how it goes back. The blue's on the bottom and the yellow's on top there. But with the Stop Tech kit, the image I saw when I ordered it, it appears that their springs are the same color. So I'm not sure that it matters a whole lot with the Stop Tech kit, but for the time being, I'm going to say the yellow's on this side, the blue's on that side, and that's how it'll be. So when the kit gets here, I can compare the springs and see if it really matters. But yeah, anyway, get this off of here and keep moving on. Okay, now with these, there's these little circle things I think you just have to push them in and then rotate them a little bit, but that could be difficult, so I'm gonna try the pliers and try to see if that works. Needle nose. Hey, that was easy. So yeah, take the needle nose pliers if you have them, something skinny at least, and push in on the edges, and then rotate it, and the little arm in there should go right into that little groove that you see right there, and it should come right off. So, very nice. All right, now we got, I'm gonna attempt to get the hub off first because I need this dust plate off, and the hub bolts like through it to the actual like knuckle thing here. So I'm gonna try to get this off of here. The bolts back there look pretty rough, so I hope this doesn't take forever. All right, actually, if you saw the last video, you saw I had to cut these little end links off. So I think I'm gonna try to get this off of here first and get rid of that. That way it's not in the way, and I can catch my hand on that sharp thing down there and all that. So yeah, get that off of there first, and then we'll carry on. All right, so maybe not. I can't get to the nut because of the coilover, and I don't want to remove the coilover just yet because it kind of keeps everything stable here. So yeah, I'm gonna just turn this thing up. Hopefully a little later I won't regret this decision, but let's just turn that up like that, and that should be out of the way enough from where I'm gonna be working. So yeah, carry on. All right, I think I have a pattern I wanna go. I don't have any idea if it's right or not. Probably not gonna be, but I'm just gonna try to get it off of here. I don't have a impact socket for the size of these bolts here that goes on the ball joints. It's a 22 millimeter, and I don't have an impact for that. So putting the chromey boy on the on the air gun, but here we go. Yo! What do you know about that? That came off really easy. Okay. I like how this is looking so far. All right, so I'm gonna scoot you guys back that way a little bit, and I'm just going to start taking things off of here, and I will try to explain it a little bit as I go. All right, we got the coilover out, and we got these two bolts off from this ball joint and this ball joint. There is one more ball joint that is way back in there. I'll have to show that later. I'm gonna try to pop these ball joints out, and then I can rotate this thing kind of outward and hopefully get to that other bolt, because otherwise I don't see how I'm getting to it. So yeah. All right, so we got this ball joint out. This one was proving to be quite the pain, but I had to pretty much take this whole assembly here and rotate it this way. That way I could get to it with a hammer from this side and hit it up out of there. Because I don't have a ball joint like extractor or whatever you want to call it to separate it from these kind of things. So I'm going to replace these anyways. And so I thought, hit it with a hammer, get it out of there, because I couldn't get a bar in there to pry it out. Try to do it that way, but ended up popping it out, and then now the whole thing has kind of fallen down, and we're going to take out the axle from the assembly here, and then we got one more bolt for this arm right here, about right there, and we got to get that off of there, and then this whole piece should come right out. All right, we got all that apart. Now I will say that if you're doing this on your own, you might not want to be as like careless or violent as I was with some of this stuff. because like I said, I'm replacing all of this. So like the ball joints, we're getting brand new plates, probably brand new e-brake lines because that's seized on there. And yeah, we got new hubs already. We got brand new of all that. So I didn't really need to be uber cautious here, but I obviously didn't want to just like tear up stuff just to be tearing it up. But if it was giving me trouble, I didn't really hesitate to use like force, I guess, to get it out. But yeah, we got it out of there, and I'm pretty sure we have the standard problem of the ABS sensor is seized in this hub or in the knuckles. So I'm gonna have to hit that out with a hammer and get that drilled out. But yeah, we are moving right along here. Alrighty, had a little bit of a malfunction there. Nothing like cracking the knuckle on a dust shield for the brakes. But yeah, anyway, I did get this ABS sensor out of this hub pretty easily, honestly. The other one, I still can't get it out. I'm gonna have to get a drill bit and drill it out of there. I tried smashing it off like I did on this one, but can't get it to smash. It just keeps smushing and it's not like wanting to break. So have to get that off of there, and then I gotta drill this one out too, but get that taken care of. And then yeah, I mean, I got tools and parts everywhere. I don't even know where anything is right now, to be honest. But yeah, we got all that done on this side, and let's go to this side where there's a little better lighting. And all on this side, as you guys saw earlier. All right, this is what I was just talking about. On this one, I cannot get that to break. The other side snapped off like right at the base, so it made it a little easier, and I could just get in there and smash out the magnets and all that stuff. But this one here is giving me some issues, so hopefully I can get that resolved here soon. I still cannot get this little end link out of this arm. So I soaked it again with some liquid wrench, so I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and hopefully it'll break free. I think it's like spinning inside of here, and so I can't like hold it on this side to keep it from spinning. So I have a little, you can't see it, but there's like a, let me see if I can find the tool for it. I don't see it anywhere close here, but there's like an Allen wrench like in the bolt, so I've been putting that into it and then holding the nut on the outside, but it's just not wanting to break free. So hopefully it'll break free here soon. But until then, we got everything off, I think, that I can today. So yeah. All right, that's gonna do it for this one for a couple reasons. One, it's getting pretty late in the evening, and two, the garage is just a mess. I have stuff everywhere. I can't even find a couple of the tools right now, so it's a good spot to end it. I would like to get this stuff off though, because I need to start getting stuff sent off to get rebuilt, recoated, sandblasted, get those suspension arms to a shop so they can press out those bearings, because I don't have a press or the space for it, and I don't want to do it here with like sockets and all that stuff because I'll mess it up. So I want to have them do that. And once we do all that, we can start moving along with the actual underside of the car, and then we can get that stuff back that much quicker, and it'll be here and ready to go back on the car. I am having a ton of fun so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching. I hope this video helped you out a little bit if you're trying this process or trying anything with your e-brake, your hub assembly, anything like that. Hopefully it helped you out seeing it being broke down like that. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. I'll be glad to help much as I can. Or at minimum, hopefully it entertains you a little bit if you're just following along with the rebuild. Either way, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it very much. As always, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the progress so far, of the process, all we got going on here. Anything like that, I'd be glad to chat down there. And while you're dropping that comment down there, don't forget to do all the other YouTube things. You guys know how it goes here. And yeah, I'm gonna get to cleaning the garage, organizing those bolts. I'll see you next time. Bye.